vocabulary words up at the top. We have the words picked, ground, and rot. Can anyone tell me a definition that they could write for the word picked, or a picture that you could draw for the word picked? Evelyn, what picture could you draw?
A human that's picking something.
Yeah, maybe someone who's picking something, like an apple from a tree, maybe? You could draw someone picking an apple from a tree. Allegra, do you have a different picture?
Maybe you can, like, draw, you, like, picking, like, something from the ground. Like, you can write a sentence, but, like, you can write, I picked, maybe, like, I picked this apple from a tree. And then you write, you picking an apple from a tree.
That works, yep. Jordan, can you put that away? You shouldn't be using your scissors right now. All right, what about ground? Ground is our next word. What picture could you do? Dimitri and Owen, I shouldn't hear your voices unless your hand is raised when I called on you. Ground, what picture could you do for the word ground, Shelby?
You can put a picture of you planting an apple seed into the ground.
That is true, you could, absolutely. Any other ideas for what you could do for the ground, Eric?
Draw a ground.
Draw the ground, maybe draw some more stuff on it so it's not just a brown picture.
Ants.
Not just a bunch of dirt, maybe some ants.
Like ants or like
there you go.
ants on carpets.
There you go. And the last word is rot. Does anyone have any ideas for what you could do for the word rot? Dimitri?
When like the seed comes out and it is starting to grow.
Yeah, so you could draw like the rotten apple with the seed out of it. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that works. Journey, what else could you draw?
Or you can draw a picture of a rotten plant or something.
That works. Yeah, you could draw something, some kind of rotten fruit or plant, something that was rotting. Excellent. So we will come back to that in just a moment. Now, if you guys were having a hard time figuring out what the word meant, what could you do in the story to find what the word means? Journey?
Look in the book.
You could look in the book, and what would you look for in the book? Let's say our word was picked. What would we be looking for in the book?
The word pick.
The word pick, and then we can look at the words around it and try to figure out what that word means. So let's see if we can find the word picked in the story, where it uses the word picked. Probably near the end, my guess. Did you find it in the story?
It's on the apple.
Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on then. Hold on one moment. Let's go over this first. All right, so the sentence is, they are ripe and ready to be says they are ripe and ready to be picked. So if you were trying to decide on a sentence to write, don't write this sentence exactly in the lines for your sentence. Don't write this sentence exactly, but this could, your voice should be off. So you're not going to write this sentence exactly, but it can give you an idea of what to write if you're not sure. And then, actually, I see both ground and rot are on these next two pages. So it says, some apples fall to the ground. They rot and the seeds come out. So you can draw a picture about one of those things, and you can do a sentence that's similar to one of these. Journey. Your sentence could be similar to one of these, but again, write your own sentence. And then after that, we are going to go to the next. You guys see that? The next. Oh, Dimitri, your pencil should be down right now, though. The next one says a ripe apple is, and then you have to fill out what a ripe apple is. So maybe for something like this, you're saying a ripe apple is one that is ready to be eaten. Allegra, did you have something to share from before?
And if you don't know what the word means, you could, if you don't know what it means, you could probably look for the word in the glossary.
That is correct, yeah. And I don't know if, because I know this book did have a glossary. Let's see. None of those words are in here, but I know some of the words that we'll talk about are in the glossary. So yeah, you're right. And even if you didn't have the glossary, there's one other place that we could look, and nowadays it's a little easier to look on the internet, but there's always dictionaries. So dictionaries can also be used if you guys are reading a book and you see a hard word that you're not sure what it means. You can either use pictures in the book to try to help you. You can use other words in the sentence to try to make sense of the new word, or you can even look in the glossary or a dictionary and see that way. Or again, you can look it up online because that's a lot easier.
If we were like just using one word from like a story, remember, like we have like options, and you know that one of those words are from the glossary. If you think you know what the word is, but after you don't, then you can look in the glossary for one of those words.
That is true, yes.
If you are not looking at it.
Yep, that is true. Okay, so I would like you guys to go ahead and start on this first part with the vocabulary word. You guys can get colored pencils or you can use your crayons. And remember, oh, hold on, not yet. Go sit back down until I tell you to go. You gotta hear everything, because otherwise once you start coloring, I know you guys won't be listening. So, when you guys finish writing the word, when you finish drawing your picture, remember down here you need to use the word in a sentence. So if you chose the word picked, then you need to create a sentence with the word picked in it. Everyone understand?
Yeah.
Thumbs up if you understand. Rio, Caitlin, do you guys understand? I don't see your thumb, Rio. There we go. I see all the thumbs. Okay, excellent. All right. Group number 1, if you guys want crayons or pencils, you can go get them. So, Allegra, maybe you and Eric share some, since you guys are right next to each other.
What is Eric doing?
All right, group number 3 over there, you guys can go. I know, you guys are working on your listening skills. You assume I'm going to say group number 2. Not right now. No, we got to work on this right now. Maybe after you do your picture. So, Riel, go ahead and share with Rio, since he's right across from you.
Both of them are real?
I said Rio and Brielle. Rio and Brielle. I know, they sound very similar. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, group number 2, you guys can go get some colored pencils.
Pencil.
What? Oh, with a bunch of crayons? So Noah, you can use the ones that they have already. And then Journey and Grace can share. Oh, and Dimitri, you guys can just get separate cases because you guys are kind of further apart. And then Jordan, you can go grab some pencils too. What? Unless your parents want you to wear it. If your parents want you to wear it, then you have to wear it. But if they don't care, then you can go put it in your backpack. Oh, this is the normal pencil.
Where did my pencils go?
Alright, remember though, when we are working, our voices should be off so that we can focus on what we're doing. Are there no others like that?
No.
Maybe you could write maybe you could write your sentence first and then come back to that. Or I guess you can walk over.
Should we just take a piece of
Pull out lesson 3. Yep, lesson 3. Looks like this.
I know.
Red, yellow, and blue.
So